Bukayo Saka has been triumphant again, and guess what? He has been named the England's Men's Player of the Year. I was going to hate to scoop the word, but what made news is how it was presented him, and obviously, it was on his birthday. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. This is the Football News Show. Remember, the transfers are done, and we are going to be really getting less news from the transfers, but you never know, some might be dropped in here to obviously take us through this season until when they return back. Good morning. Hope you guys are really having a fantastic morning. We thank God for the gift of life. Rokani David is my name. You can as well call me RD. Let's see close to 400 likes much on this video as we talk Bukayo Saka. We are talking Ansu Fati and the Ballon d'Or nominations to be announced today. Who do you think is going to be into that list? All and more are welcome into the comment section. Now, we thank God for the gift of life. For the Christians, we cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. My Muslim viewers and subscribers, Barak Lau Fikum. Now, let's start it off on this note of Bukayo Saka. Saka's been having a tremendous year. Guys, for the previous two seasons, I think Saka has shown us that he's going to obviously hit the next level of his talent. You know, amidst people like me coming out and obviously calling in for him to prove us wrong, because I believe he's overrated. That is it. I don't see any difference between Saka and Raheem Sterling. You know, if you saw Raheem Sterling, by the way, at Liverpool at the age of 16, and by the time he went to Man City, everyone was talking about him. But what has he delivered to the world stage? Nothing. And that's why I really believe that this is the year for Bukayo Saka to prove to us that he's really a talent that the English people are obviously talking about. That is it. Because he's going to hit the grand stage when Arsenal is playing in the Champions League. And this is where he needs to obviously show us that's going to obviously become that player that the entire world has always been waiting for. Because Saka is arguably the best player at Arsenal, according to some people. But for me, when I make my list of 5, Arsenal fans go ahead and obviously feel like I'm biased about Bukayo Saka, because to me, I believe the most important players of Arsenal, and get this word, the most important, meaning that others are important, but the most important players at Arsenal are Jesus, Martin Odegaard, Saliba, Zinchenko, and Thomas Partey. To me, those are the 5 most important players of Arsenal. That is the spine of Arsenal. I'll always say it. You know, some people will obviously go ahead and obviously run at me and obviously throw tantrums at me, but that is my opinion. And you know what it means, because when any of those players has been out, Arsenal has been struggling, you know. And the others, even when they're out, Arsenal goes ahead to win games of football, right? So that is it for me. But congratulations to Bukayo Saka for having named the England's national team Men's Player of the Year for the second year in a row. Even last year, Bukayo Saka was the man named to this, and he obviously found himself in a position of really winning it, and this time around was going to have to win it, and obviously he deserves it. And it was presented to him by James Maddison on his birthday. It was a birthday gift, but obviously when he opened it, it was the England's Men's Player of the Year 2022. So that is it coming in from Bukayo Saka. He's really having a very good spell at England, because he even scored his first hat-trick, you know that very well, for the England national team. He has just made 22, and yesterday was his birthday. When you look at his stats for England, in the year of 2022, he played 4 matches, scored 3 goals. Then in the year of 2020, the season of 2023-24, he has played 4 games, obviously 4 goals and 1 assist. That is Bukayo Saka. It shows you how much he's becoming a favorite, because if you asked me, I think it would have been easy for players like Harry Kane to take this. But if it's Bukayo Saka, it shows you how much he's a favorite for the English national team. And it shows you that people forget more easily. Remember, this guy was obviously harassed a lot last time when England was playing in the final of the Euros, and he found himself in a position of missing a penalty as England took on Italy, and he was obviously attacked and targeted with racial abuses. But guess what? He responded with what we call a very, 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 very consistent performances, and that's what Bukayo Saka is all about. And he really went ahead to put in action the saying that when life gives you lemon, make lemonade out of it. And that's what Bukayo Saka did. He made lemonade out of the lemon that was given to him by the entire football fraternity. So I would like to congratulate Bukayo Saka upon this award, and I hope it obviously takes him to where he deserves to be in the next years of his life and career. That is Bukayo Saka for you, and he's obviously enjoying his spell at Arsenal and the England national team. Then after him, let's do some bit of Ansu Fati. Now, Ansu Fati is a player who signed for Brighton on loan, and obviously he has gone ahead and revealed to us what exactly made him sign for this club. He said, I spoke to De Zerbi. He said he has full confidence in me and told me what he thought about me. That was the key factor. He was main person who convinced me to come here with what he said, how he sees me as a player and what I can improve. So, the main reason for Ansu Fati to sign for a team called Brighton was all about De Zerbi. We all know De Zerbi that is going to have to improve very many players. He used to obviously call in for a permission to obviously go and see how Pep Guardiola used to obviously conduct his training sessions at Barcelona, and he has turned out to be one of the best managers in the Premier League, and we all agree in unison that he's a talented manager. Other people are calling him overrated. I think he's not overrated, because when you're performing at a team like Brighton at that level, after losing Moise Caicedo, McAllister, Leandro Trossard, and you're still putting in performances like that, then it shows you that you're a genius and you are the right team. Though my fear is he might not really last long at Brighton yet. If at all he lasts at Brighton, he can turn out to be one of the best managers at Brighton, because he can even take them to a title, for a title challenge, I believe. If they strengthen every season and put in more players, they can obviously stretch their competition to teams like Man United, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, and so on and so forth. So, Ansu Fati coming in at Brighton is a very huge addition to that team, because, guys, this guy is a gem, and I think he comes in here to obviously revive his lost confidence when playing the beautiful game of football. This guy is talented. Ansu Fati, I started evidencing him with my naked eyes at the age of 16 when he was playing for that side of Barcelona, and he was given shirt number 10 after Messi left, meaning that they had endorsed him as the next big player at Barcelona. But as things stand, it looks like Ansu Fati is one of those that hasn't gone ahead to reach those levels, and Xavi told us that they just need him to go there, do the job, and after getting the job done, everything will obviously see him getting to where they deserved him to be. So Ansu Fati, I think, is going to be a very pivotal player in that side of Brighton, but the big question is, where is he going to be played? Is he going to be played in Mitoba's position? Is he going to be played in the center? Is he going to be played as a right attack midfielder? I don't know how he's going to be played at Brighton, but all I know is that De Zerbi has a plan for this young man. Then we go to the Ballon d'Or announcement and nominees that are going to be announced today. And we've been told by the Ballon d'Or team that Ballon d'Or nominees will be released in the next 24 hours. Official winner will be unveiled on 30th October in Paris. Now, the Ballon d'Or is really one of those huge accolades that everyone will obviously want to work for, and it's going to be really issued on the 30th of October. But today is the most important day of it all, that we are going to get to know who is up for the Ballon d'Or nominations. And to me, I believe it's going to be Lionel Messi written all over it. But the three players to stop in the podium, I believe it's going to be Lionel Messi, Erling Haaland, and Kylian Mbappe. I think those are the three players to step on the podium of the Ballon d'Or. Kylian Mbappe played in the final of the World Cup, scored a hat-trick. Lionel Messi won it, and Haaland won the Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, and he scored very many goals. And he was the top scorer in the Premier League, and he was the top scorer in the Champions League. So that's it, and I hope you guys have had a fantastic day. Tell me your thoughts about all what we're going to talk about: Saka winning the England's Men's Player of the Year award, Ballon d'Or nominations, and Ansu Fati hitting out on why he came to Brighton. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Aside and for now, see you later, my Muslim viewers and subscribers. Barakallahu fikum.